This one guy, I remember talking to him at him being like, no, the hike tomorrow is voluntary. And I'm like, no, it's a required hike. We all have to go. We all have to be up 4 in the morning. He's like, no, it's not. Literally, no one would go if it wasn't required. No one wants to get up that early. He decided not to go to sleep at all. Apparently, around like 2 or 3 in the morning, he tried to take one of the benches and put it into the fire because the fire was dying. And then around 4, when everyone had to start getting up, we waited on the bus for him for a really long time. We almost missed sunrise. Someone had to stay behind and like look for him, and they called the police. The story he told the police was that he was really drunk, decided to just go sleep in another tent. We weren't allowed to drink outside of a few like designated places, and B, no alcohol was even allowed inside the Bedouin camp. Not like by Birthright rules, but by the Bedouin people. But we're pretty sure that's a lie because Michael, one of our group leaders, he says he checked every tent in. And we later found out that there were like houses like that you could rent. Our working theory is that 4 in the morning, he's like, no, fuck, I don't want to go on this hike. And so he like broke into one of those houses, crashed there, and then when they found him at like 10 a.m., he had realized how much trouble he was going to be in, and then moved over to one of the tents and pretended to crash there. I was so tired that I actually missed him being picked off. I remember seeing him get onto the bus and thinking to myself, how has he not been kicked off yet? And then I fell asleep. The next thing I remember is Miriam, our tour guide, talking about how we shouldn't drink alcohol and we have to follow the rules, and like what happened to Boris was unfortunate. And I remember going, what happened to Boris? After he got on the bus, he got his stuff and like just a couple minutes later got back off the bus. And as he was leaving, everyone started singing na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Yeah, no one really liked him. We also went on a camel ride, and we went to the Dead Sea. That was pretty cool. I didn't do the Dead Sea mud though. But honestly, I think my favorite part of the trip was just like hanging out and wherever we were staying with the people and getting to know them. I had great heart to heart with Roni and Masha, Cass, and I had so much fun like with the singing at the Bedouin tents. I really need to stay in touch with some of these people. But you know me.